Hello and welcome to this new course of Angular, the Angular4 from PodinaTutorials.com. My name is Shazeb Kamal and I'm your instructor, and I'm just gonna guide you all the ins and outs of the Angular4 and why it's beneficial and why we should work on it and what is Angular4. All these questions, I'm gonna just give you the solution of all these questions in this course later on in other classes. So now, very first thing is we should talk about what is Angular and why we should use the Angular. Then we'll be talking about the versions of it in the same video we'll talking about. So now, what is Angular? Angular is actually a very cool thing. Angular is actually a framework. Okay, previously Angular was based on JavaScript, but now Angular based on TypeScript. So it's a framework which actually can make the single page reactive applications. It's a great asset if you just work on Angular to make single page application. What are the single page applications? Just suppose when I just click on the resources, you can see that it just didn't get loaded. This page, the resources page, didn't get loaded. It just showed here when I just click on docs, when I just click on features, when I just click on events. I'm not going to click on blog because exactly a blog is a different website, a kind of different website complete thing. So I'm just going to the resources, the docs, the features, and the main Angular. So the thing is, all these things, all these pages, the features, the docs, and the resources, events, and the main page, all the pages are actually a single page. Okay, when I just click on the features, what it's doing, just picking up, just changing the URL. Actually, this URL is a kind of front end because exactly on the back end, it's not going to the another page. This is the anarchy. This is the main point of the Angular, that it's not going to the another page and it's actually showing the same page. It's on the same page from the back end. In front end, we were just watching another page, but from the back end, it's still on the same page we was on when we just clicked on the Angular. This is the thing Angular works. The single page application. So now the benefit of it, what is the benefit? Because absolutely you can see that you just don't need to load these pages a lot of times, or actually a single time, because they're just getting loaded faster than enough, and absolutely it's more good than the server-side loading all time. So this is actually the single page application, reactive single page application, and this is the Angular. Now let's just talk about the versions, which version we are talking and why the Angular 4. Actually we are just talking about the Angular 4. So the very first version of the Angular was based on JavaScript, so that was called the Angular JS, and that was just also called the Angular 1. But then the second version of Angular based on TypeScript, it's another client-side language. So absolutely the basics and the all things of the Angular was different from the Angular 1 and Angular 2, because Angular 2 based on TypeScript, So if you just do not know Angular 1 and you just want to learn Angular 2, so you do not need to learn or you just even forget everything if you just know about Angular 1, because exactly there is no need of Angular 1 anymore, because we are just working on Angular 2, or you can say Angular 4. Now Angular 2 is a rewrite of Angular, means you just need to forget everything about the Angular 1 if you just even know, because it's not need here to know anything about the Angular 1. Now if you just know anything about Angular 2, then it's cool, because Angular 4 is an update of Angular 2, but this is not also necessary. You can start from the Angular 4 right away. Also, by the teaching of mine in his course, I'm not gonna recommend you to learn Angular 2 before starting this course. If you know that, it's cool, otherwise just start with me. So there was a little question brings up that what about the Angular 3? So they just made Angular 3 too. Yeah, they just made it, but it just got a lot of problems and bugs, and they just got never be fixed, so they just left that and just made another update of Angular, and that's why we're just using the Angular 4. Yeah, it's cool. So now for later work on the Angular 4 laterally, let's just jump to the next class. And as always, please subscribe to our channel. It will really help our channel grow. Leave a comment and we'll meet in next lesson. Till then, goodbye.